Hello, you guys. I told you I'd be back.
You see, Clive, we're not alone. And ours.
We've fought long and hard for this moment.
Sid, we need only endure this final trial.
You all know what it is that awaits us beyond this gate.
You might want to go somewhere else, babe, if you don't want spoilers.
Together.
Aye.
Huh? Oh, fantastic.
It seems our hosts would rather we remain. I will stay them.
We will stay them. Go!
Just don't keep us waiting.
Thank you.
There he is.
Welcome, sons of fire.
No! No!
Don't you kill Jill. Lunafreya died in the last one.
Come back.
To arms!
Joshua! Joshua! Wake up!
Must have got our asses handed to us.
Clive, is that you? This isn't...
Hello. Oh yeah, that's totally fun. I appreciate it.
Welcome to our darkness. A rift between worlds wherein your kind might reflect.
Show yourself!
Grave and many are the sins of man. And we would have you know them. All of them. As fate has seen fit to deliver you home, consider this our welcoming gift.
It would seem we are trapped.
And the only way out is through Ultima.
Alright, this is about to be
We
intense.
find him, and we leave.
Hey babe, can you take that off speaker? Thanks. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm glad you're watching. Is this your first time, or have you just been kind of popping in and not saying much? Your name doesn't look familiar.
If you are to comprehend the full extent of your transgressions, we must go back to the beginning. When the world was still young, we visited upon it a miracle, magic, and in its light did all life flourish. Yet the price for this boon would prove heavy. A pall descended upon the land, painting the horizon black as night. Though we labored to forestall its spread, in this one endeavor we stood powerless. And so we fled, that we might endure, that we might discover a means of salvation.
But if it was magic that caused the blight, what of the mother crystals?
I expect he'll tell us soon enough.
Seems very endgame-ish to me.
Salvation, alas, was not readily to be had. First, we would require a land unvisited by the stain of corruption. An unprecedented journey lay before us, one beyond the limits of our fleshly bodies. And so we cast them off. Thus, stripped to our very spirit, did we find our new paradise. A land as pure as driven snow, Valisthea. There would the true work begin, for the black crept yet behind us. And soon did we arrive at a solution, the illness having spread to every organ. There was but one escape from this fate, to start afresh.
With a new world. The one for which Barnabas labored. A paradise free from the blight where his God awaits. And where, if we only forfeit our wills and abandon everything we hold dear, humanity can join him. So, Ultima would have us follow in the footsteps of the king.
And follow we shall. For now.
To forge a new world would require not only power, but a constitution strong enough to wield it. Acquiring the first would be simple. Untouched by the blight, Valisthea was replete with ether, and we had only to place jewels in her crown to claim it. Acquiring the second, however, demanded creativity. And so I cast forth the seeds of humanity.
You created us.
Is that not what gods do? We sowed the seeds for you, Muthos, all that you might one day blossom. And our future thus secured, we thought to slumber, though that would prove a grave mistake. For it was as we slept that man committed his greatest sin. He awoke. Alone in a world bereft of his god's radiance, he stumbled blindly, desperate for guidance. Finding no light, he sought to kindle his own. And from that single errant impulse was his will born.
So basically, they ate from the tree of
Having
knowledge.
discovered himself at last, man turned his eyes inward and found he desired evermore that which only magic might afford. So wars were waged and brothers slain for custody over that dwindling resource. And the land, she wept tears of black.
He would condemn us for this. Surely he cannot be so blind to his own hypocrisy.
Not blind. Just unwilling to admit the truth. Though we're one and the same.
I've said it before and I'll say it again, a lot of anti-Christianity themes I'm sensing. Maybe that's just my interpretation, but that's what I get from it.
Is that?
Ifrit, or what's left of him.
Long have our ashes lain cold for want of a spark. Cast your eyes upon them and see what you must become.
I never thought about
Valisthea
this.
cannot endure a second.
I never thought about this. But they are brothers, and one of them thought they killed each other for the longest time. So maybe they're supposed to represent Cain and Abel, or maybe they're supposed to be like different sins. Like I feel like Clyde would definitely be pride. I don't know. I don't know. These are just theories.
Claim upon her being. The avarice of man drives her ever closer to destruction. But she may yet be saved by you. It is what you were born to do, why we nursed you and fed you, as your own mother should have. And now that you are fully grown, our Muthos, it is time at last for you to serve your purpose.
To right your wrongs. If our sin is wanting to survive, then you are as marked by it as we are. The fault is yours. Our wills were born because you abandoned us. And now, you would have us forfeit them. All for a place in your new paradise.
Do you imagine yourselves worthy of one? Mankind has no place in our world. Is this truly so difficult to comprehend? We only ever require you, Muthos, when the time comes to bid this wretched realm farewell. None shall follow, none shall remain.
What do you mean, none?
So now they're talking about the rapture.
Once the land's rebirth is complete, humanity will
The new
assert
heaven
its
on
rights.
earth.
Why would we continue to suffer that which has caused us so much vexation?
Ah, this is so good.
It belongs to us all! What?
That is where you are mistaken. You own nothing but your precious will.
Brother.
I can't do this alone.
And you don't have to.
I grow weary of your dissent. Now you must learn that this master will not tolerate disobedience.
Okay. Here we go.
My friends. My family. We have all suffered. All fought to survive. This world may be flawed. It may be broken. But it's all we have. And if we can't share it, I see only one other choice. You have
Alright,
to
let's
go.
fight God.
You may have created us, Ultima. But it's time we lived on our own terms.
They should have called him
This isn't
Alpha.
your world anymore.
Or Omega. Or both.
It's ours.
Bow down, offenders, hearts disdained.
Ooh, unfair. Unfair. This isn't going well for me.
such foul a taint may not be sublimed through game standing.
He just called me a taint. Now I'm really mad.
Only with heads hung low is penance paid. O wretched mortals incapable even of contrition.
I don't even know what contrition is.
Shall we reap our harvest?
Oh, fucking hell. That was a one shot. Alright, let's try this again. Let's try it again.
Know your insignificance.
Oh wait, we started with full health? Oh, we just gotta get behind him. You may not want to watch this, hon. Damon's playing this game too, and I don't want to spoil it for him. Also, it looks like there's a checkpoint at maybe his half health bar. Is that what that means? Oh, damn. Well, I tried. I didn't really see him.
Gifted this chance, and still you would raise your hand against the Lord.
What now? The darkness bends. He means to end us.
It wouldn't be the first time. But let's make it his last.
Your fate is inexorable. Surrender the vessel unto the darkness. Surrender it unto us.
I needed that. Guess we're all ready.
Prostrate yourselves.
Stop touching me. Damn.
Nice try.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. Alright, he's staggered. Hey, that's not fair. I ran away from those. You can't just put me back in it. Unfair. I'm kidding, it's not unfair. It's just annoying, is all. Just slightly enraging.
I needed that.
Staggered, thank Jesus. Right, we should be able to get him this time. First try. And we leveled up.
At last, for countless generations, have we awaited this moment.
Second phase. Yeah. It's gonna be so fun. I shouldn't have used so many potions. I knew that there was gonna be a second phase. I knew it. Maybe it won't be now. Maybe he won't be as hard now that he's a human. I don't know. I don't know.
Your struggles have made you strong, yet your soul remains heavy with sin. Absolution is nigh. Repent, and all shall be forgiven.
Never. Oh man, is it gonna make us choose?
Tell me, Clive, how many lives have you saved since taking my name?
Fewer than we have ruined. Wherever we go, we leave a sea of tears in our wake.
These are the wages of your will, son.
What good are our choices when all they ever bring, all they will ever bring, is death?
There's no atoning, Clive. No matter how hard you try.
So why not leave it all behind?
Leave it all behind.
Clive!
Please, won't somebody save me? Won't anybody love me?
I yearn, yet still she is not mine. Have I not given enough?
From will is born desire, and it is this which consumes you, rendering you incomplete.
Do you not see how the world bends and warps under the weight of your hungering hearts?
They do be kind of making a lot of sense.
It would all just go away.
But then again, they kind of equate repentance with you can just kind of do as much bad shit as you want. Get away with it. So, I don't know.
Clive! None of this is real. Wake up. It's time to go home, Clive.
Clive.
That's right. You're my brother.
Brother.
Come. Remember who you are.
Clive.
Once more, lest you forget.
My name is Clive. Clive Rosfield. Look. Ultima.
Even here, the light of the vessel's will cannot be quenched. And the Phoenix, his trespass should not have been possible. Not possible unless he has been with Muthos all along. The mark of the Phoenix, emblazoned upon his heart, made manifest by the power of will alone. The power of creation. Can it be? Are their wills truly so potent?
Are you still talking?
Okay. End of game cutscene, and you felt the need to tell me about a motorcycle company. I love you. He was telling me about Vespa's anti-theft measures. Oh, anti-tank measures, sorry. I thought he said anti-tank. I was like, you mean stealing? Right, so we earned the trophy for escaping the darkness.
Damn it, Clive. Wake up.
Hurt.
Sorry to wake you, but I think it may be time to leave. This place.
If my dog dies, if he falls off a fallen platform, if it starts falling behind us.
Creation stray from the path laid before it. Steeped in conceit, you fancy yourself a god. You embrace Logos. But we will put an end to this hubris.
What are you talking about?
In the halls of origin does our true power quicken. And there shall you be made complete. Soon, Mythos, soon you will discover how little you know of suffering. And so the crystals are no more. Yet in their silence, a new song rings. Its chorus building, a crescendo as it enters its final movement, stirring those long aslumber to waking.
So zombies, you telling me zombies?
To their origin.
Oh, ether. All the ether from the dead people's bodies. Okay.
The bloody crystal's cracked. So where the hell are they? Oh, fuck me.
Is that ether?
What in good Grieg's name is going on?
This is wrong.
Joshua!
Jill! Is everyone all right?
We're fine. What happened?
Too much to explain here.
Mate! We're leaving! Now! Everyone, fall back to the ship!
I will be with you anon. Thank you. I need to tell everyone what happened at Drake's Spine. And I'm going to need Otto's help.
This...
Go ahead and check all the little things before we
Something about it.
do anything else.
I feel like it's calling to me.
Oh, so I guess the pregnant lady that we saved from that overrun town is here now.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
What do you want? Not bad, if I do say so myself. And how am I meant to do that then? Don't waste my time. You ain't got the stuff.
Alright, so that's what we've been waiting for. Let's change Garuda. I really don't like her that much, to be honest. Let's go talk to, what's his name? Really smart guy.
I was wondering when next you'd visit. What subject shall we consider today? Did you learn everything you needed?
My nose is itchy.
Did you know that it was I who convinced his imperial...
No, how did he get back?
What will it be today? What is it that you wish to learn? Thus ends today's lesson.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Not quite.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
How are you doing? Here you go. Always something in there.
Still alive, I see. Something tells me that eyesore on the horizon is your doing. How'd you manage that?
It's a long story. One that I'd rather only tell once.
Right. All hands on deck, then.
Is this everyone? As I'm sure you've all guessed, the crystal which now commands the eastern skies was summoned by Ultima. He called it Origin. Though the significance of that name is as yet unclear.
What does it matter what it's called? Its emergence tore Twinside asunder, and and wiped my homeland from the map.
Mention of the Dominion spires can be found in the oldest of Valisthian records. But to the best of my knowledge, none provide any hint as to their true
Hello to
origin.
whoever just popped in.
They would prove the horns of some slumbering demon.
Well, the Dominion's demise was at least quick. Elsewhere, the Republican army cannot hope to contain the chaos engulfing Randalar. Canberra is in flames, and the Empire.
Our allies are crying out for answers. I've sent the Cursebreakers to give them what assurances we can, but right now that amounts to fuck all.
They wouldn't be able to stop what the skies have started in any case. People here and across the realm grow sicker with every passing day.
Could it be that this new Mother Crystal is like the others? That it draws upon the land's ether? It certainly looked that way from stone here.
If that were true, it would explain the hastening spread of the Blight since the crystal's appearance. Would it not?
And as the land's ether slowly rises to the surface, it pools, corrupting all who cannot channel its energies. Archay above, ether floods below, and in the middle, here we languish, hopelessly entrapped.
It's all right. When we faced him at Stone here, Ultima told us his true power quickens in the Halls of Origin. Needless to say, we cannot allow that to continue. If we are to stop him, we will have to find a way into the crystal.
How are we going to manage that then? It's up in the sky. And fast as she is, the Enterprise can't fly.
It's a lot to take in, and I reckon we'd all benefit from some time to clear our heads. The answer will come to us. Don't you worry. Ain't that right, Clive?
Right. That's right.
Well, go on then. Bugger off. Same goes for you, Clive. You won't solve anything like this. Trust me. Go and get some fresh air, eh?
Thank you. Joshua seemed upset.
So there's been no new side quests added that I can tell.
Ultima may have created us, but he doesn't make us who we are. Only we can do that. And if he would have us fight for our survival, so be it. It's what we've been doing all along.
Much like Ultima himself, it would seem. His new world being naught but a means to survive. And so, we must contend to decide which of us shall inherit the land. Should Ultima prevail, it will mean death for us all. Of that, we can be certain. But even should he fail, what world awaits us? A withered, godless place, where our newfound freedom will most like prove a chain in itself.
Well, that may be. But a chain can always be broken. As long as one has the will to break it, it won't be easy. It may take generations, centuries of suffering. And that is if everyone plays their part. But it will happen. And when it does, it will be on our terms. That is the world that awaits us.
Indeed. And what better world could one wish for?
But first, we have to reach that crystal.
Then it's a good thing I have wings.
You can barely stand, let alone fly. And only the Founder knows what horrors await in those skies. You certain about this?
Am I certain? I am the Phoenix. I will do what I must. This is our fight. Remember?
All right. I yield. But only what you must, yes? I'm still your swan shield.
That you are.
And what of my wings? Lest you forget, you go to stand against a god. I would not have you succumb to fatigue before the fight begins. Ifrit, your brother mentioned that some few of the dominants who had lost their power to you were still able to prime. Is that true?
It is. But their icons no longer submitted to their will.
Then mine will have to be stronger. That you both might save your strength for the battle to come.
You don't have to do this.
If you do, there's a chance you might lose all you have left.
And what have I but regret? My life ended in the Dominion. I fear death no more. Besides, I would have words with Ultima. He has much to answer for.
We are in your debt, Dion.
We can speak of debts when this is over.
He speaks the command, he knows he's not coming back. And has come to terms with that.
That doesn't mean that we have to. Does it, Clive?
Time to talk to Jill. I only hope she understands.
Come to wish on a star.
Oh.
That might not be such a bad idea. This is it, Jill. You know what I have to do. Why I have to do it. There's no turning back now. This is where our journey was leading us. Where it will end, for better or worse.
I could pray to Metia for you. But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You always are.
I did promise we'd watch the moon together.
I'll be waiting.
Hey, baby. Need to be getting in bed soon, baby. You got school tomorrow.
It's almost time.
Thank you.
Better make sure I haven't forgotten anything.
I worked really hard on it. I've been cleaning the whole time you were gone. Oh, thank you. It's a zebra. I just got it today.
It has one of my favorite.
What? Oh, black is one of your favorite colors. Okay.
Something tells me this is no mere adventure story.
Just a reminder, if anybody's watching the stream and they're enjoying it, please do give me a follow. I would love you forever.
Say what you will.
What, babe? Cereal, can you ask Damon to get it for you, please, love?
Seen our shelves haven't gone bare.
Pining for something, boy. What is it? What do you see out there? I never did ask where you got that anklet of yours.
From Sid, that's why. On the day he brought him home.
That long ago?
And you're only thinking to ask this now? Sid saw that the pup had a habit of gnawing on his leg, since you ask. Clap that there iron on him to keep him from doing it.
What was wrong, boy?
I'll take like as not. Must have been hard on the poor whelp losing his loving masters at such a young age. Doubly hard in being a frost wolf, torn away from his icons and all. Sid would always tell him, you want my iron gone, you find what it is you're looking for. I reckon what he were looking for was you.
I'm sorry, Torgal. Sorry for making you wait so long. Let's get that thing off you.
Me. I'm sorry. That was earlier today. Okay. Go ask Damon for help with your cereal, okay? Oh, okay.
Doesn't sound like he wants it off.
Indeed. You miss Sid as much as the rest of us, don't you? You want me to go with you somewhere?
Quick, aren't you? Glad you've been paying attention.
Not nearly as much as you have, Lady Karen.
Aye, good thing and all. It's not like Gav would have kept him in nuts and rubbed his belly these past 10 summers.
Your kindness is appreciated. You've been a good friend to him.
Only because he doesn't talk back like the rest of you. Go on now.
Where to then, Torgal?
Where did it go?
Torgal? Where are you taking me?
Hello to whoever just
I'm
popped
going to
in.
need a little bit more than that, boy.
We're doing some side quests until I think it's pretty much the next to last quest.
Unless you've already given me one. Back on the rear deck, you were looking west, toward Rosaria. Why don't we try the rookery? I haven't been to the island in... To Port Isolde, then. Fingers crossed the old mooring is still there.
The mooring outside port is so dull. If this makes me cry, don't judge me. I have a soft spot for puppers.
It's still here. After all these years. A lot smaller than I remember. And you're a lot bigger. You might have to swim, boy. What? This place hasn't changed at all. The rookery's right through those trees. Come on.
Something just popped into my head. If this dog knows that he's gonna die in this next scene and he's showing me where he wants to be buried, I'm gonna lose my shit. All of my shit.
I bet I could still beat you. Here we are. This was our hideaway. Wasn't it, Torgal?
Yeah, how the hell that dog get up that ladder? I want to see that.
Coming here helped me to forget who I was. Or wasn't. Prince, Shield. Son his mother could love. Had I been any one of those things? Perhaps. What is it, boy? This is all from the castle. And Phoenix Gate. Did you bring these here? My sparring sword. Well, well. You never stopped looking for me, did you, boy? Thank you, Torgal. For never giving up. For for never forgetting. Let's take this with us, shall we? So I don't forget either.
Got dust in my eye. There's a little video game dust, it's fine.
That's not the way back to the boat, Torgal. All right. I'm coming. I think I know where we're going.
You give him a pet. You need to pet. Oh. Let me pet. Oh man. Okay. We're just gonna go.
People always talk about the importance of putting the past behind you. But without it, we wouldn't be who we are today. And we certainly couldn't steer our way to a better tomorrow. Come on, Torgal. Let's go home.
Got a feeling that's where we're gonna bury that dog. Just got a sinking feeling. Video games love to kill off my animals. Don't know why. Just gonna go and start doing random side quests, I guess. That's not it.
Here to help me pack? Thanks, but I'll be traveling light. I'm almost finished.
You're really going to go through with this then?
I am. But before I go, there is one small...
If it's within my power to help you.
It's the children. I refuse, and if I leave them here, they surely will. Our friendship would see them ostracized forever. I can think of only one place where they are certain to be safe.
Of course.
Thank you, Clive.
Lubor!
What is it, Ferda? You look pale.
There's been a flood in the Velcroy. A damn big... The League of Outlaws encampment was completely submerged.
What?
Every last one of the bastards has turned...
Bandits are one thing, but Akashic bandits are quite another. We need to evacuate. Ferda, gather the men. The Akashic may strike at any moment. We must make ready to cover the town. Well, what do you wait?
Yes, my lord.
Clive, the children stay with me for now. I need you to find Conrad. Tell them to prepare for a full and immediate evacuation.
Understood.
I'll do what I can to convince everyone else.
Okay.
What's in a...
You have to listen to me. They're coming.
Why do they always have to make such a fuss outside?
What's the commotion?
Away our customers. That's...
Ah, it's you.
What do you want, Lord Underhill?
To pass on an important message. There's been an ether flood out in the Velcroy. The camp where the so-called League of Outlaws were gathering has been swallowed. They're no longer just bandits. They're Akashic. You need to begin preparing for a full-scale evacuation.
Oh, do we? And who was it who gave...
Lubor, perhaps? The man spreading... You may believe his lies, my lord.
But why would he lie about something?
Some twisted attempt at... If he had not been unmasked, he may well have a great honor for one he might well feel aggrieved at having...
Lord Underhill, forgive me, but it has become all too... Lubor cannot be trusted, and neither...
You may not trust me. But if there is any chance that this...
There isn't. You can be... Now, be off with you.
You're making a mistake. It's no use. They're not going to listen to me. We'll just have to do what we can without them. I should speak to Lord Furder.
Have to listen to me. Coming. You need to evacuate.
I think we'd better shut up.
What's Lubor raving about now?
Good day, my lord. An excellent choice. My thanks. An excellent choice. Go with Gilbert.
Lord Furder.
Cid, what's wrong?
I went to warn Conrad and Natalie about the Akashic, but... They've convinced themselves that nothing Lubor said.
The bloody fool.
Which means the town guard can't be counted, but I can. If that, you only have to...
I appreciate.
Cid! Further!
Victor?
I couldn't abandon a friend in need, and Lubor is in need at this very moment.
You have to believe me. The Akashic are coming. They don't eat, they don't sleep, they don't tire, and they don't care who they kill. They're unlike anything that's come before. There will be no parley, no mercy granted. We may have saved the town once, but this is different. I do not ask that you forgive me, but please believe me. If you do not run, you will die. You will all fucking die!
You'd like that, wouldn't you, bearer?
Yeah, with us out of the way, your kind will be free to claim Dalamil for yourselves.
You should run!
Run, bearer!
Yeah, run!
Run!
Far away!
Run!
Just go,
Yeah.
Maybe this has something to do with the stoning of Christians in ancient times.
Wait.
Another parallel. Again, a theory. I don't know. Could be.
Stop! You're hurting him! What did Lubor ever do to you? He solves all your stupid problems, and he keeps all of you safe. You know there's nothing he wouldn't do for this town. Who was it who made that cleaver you use every day, Conrad?
And what about your counting table, Natalie? Who fixed that?
Whose men make sure the streets are clean so all your boots don't get dirty?
Who spends all day every day making sure things run smoothly round here?
none of you ever say thank you. Ever. But did Lubor ever complain? Well, does he ever stop smiling? He keeps this whole place going. And you act like it doesn't even exist.
Lubor, we've heard enough.
Wait!
We will not run. The town guard will not abandon the very place it is sworn to protect.
And I will not give up for lost the stores that we labored so hard to fill.
So tell us, how do you propose we deal with these Akashic of yours?
We won't run, but we will fight.
All right, then. Fine. Gather round if you don't want to die.
Allow me to explain the situation. The ether flood occurred near the village of Cheratina, deep in the Velcroy. The place had been abandoned for years, until the League of Outlaws decided to make it their base of operations. Now they're all turned, and if the scouts' reports are correct, heading in this direction.
They are mindless monsters, driven only by hate and rage, and they are utterly unpredictable. With the bandits, we at least knew how and where they were likely to attack. When these creatures come, Dalimil will have the bitterest fight it has ever faced on its hands. The town guard will muster at the north gate. The rest of us will take the south. Both forces will provide men to serve as scouts and messengers, ready to spread word of the size and nature of the Akashic force as soon as it is spotted. And as soon as it has been, we will converge on its position and seat Conrad. Can I count on the support?
Always.
I leave the selection and coordination of the messengers in your hands, and the command of our men in yours, Ferda. If you would both be so...
Consider it done.
As you wish.
Natalie, I would ask that you and your people have the townsfolk barricade themselves inside the bathhouse, and tell the merchant not to waste time securing anything beside the essentials. Preserving life is our one and only concern. As long as we survive, it doesn't matter what trinkets we might lose. Our riches can be regained. And if anyone doubts that, let it be known that the Briars...
Very well.
Where do I fit into this plan?
Where else but the most perilous place of all? I would like you to travel to the home of our erstwhile League of Outlaws. The main host is most likely still there. And Dalimil will not be safe until...
A little gardening.
I doubt it. I have a feeling these
Luckily so.
So you are? All right then, we all know. Now it's simply a matter of doing it.
Okay.
Looks like everyone's ready. I'd better not keep them waiting. There's the flood. But what's waiting for us inside? leave a single one alive.
Okay, let's see what this new ability does. Oh, not very much. If I'm being completely honest. But it's fine. Once we get it upgraded, it should be fine. Oh well, we'll get it upgraded, it'll be fine. How do we use the Zan scooting thing? I don't know.
Nice try. I needed that.
See, I think I may have gotten close just then. Maybe not. Oh well. Better to learn out here than try to learn in the middle of a boss battle, I suppose.
That's better. The League is... I should get back to Dalamir.
Sometime later.
All the Akashic we were able to find have been... Seems that might be the
last of them here.
Lubor, Sir Clive has...
Hello to whoever just popped in.
Clive! What news from Charatina?
It's done.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Thank you, my lord.
Friends, the Horde has been driven back. The Akat, and we need not fear the arrival of any more. Victory is...
We bloody... Lubor. After all you have done for this town.
But we did. And we only hope that you can
We need you, Lubor. Dalimil... So, if you would still like to be considered for the position...
You do remember that I'm a...
We do. But that it is a stain on ours. We thought only of what we perceived bearers to be.
I see. But I will only...
Name them.
Firstly, that you will both do everything in your power to rally. If the Town Guard and the Merchants League do not accept my leadership, it will be...
Hello to whoever just popped in.
Unity is the key to defending Dalimil. And I do not doubt that we shall need to call on our combined strength again. When that time comes, I will expect...
Of course.
And secondly, you will accept that if the mistreatment of bearers, any bearer within our walls shall be afforded the same rights as any... They will not be judged by what they are.
As we failed to do.
We agree to your conditions. And we have a...
Condition accept... Well then. It seems my mayorship is all but confirmed.
Awesome. So Lubor's mayor now.
How fickle fate can... Not so long ago I had resigned myself to leaving Dalimil in disgrace. And now... here. For everything.
Maybe he's supposed to be a metaphor for, like, Joseph.
About the Fear not. You are, of course, relieved of your responsibility. I would sooner face another horde of Akashic than see them brought up as out. I'll make sure they're safe here.
I don't doubt that you will. And not just the children.
I'll do my best. Can't have all your hard work going...
Looks like there might be a side quest over here. Let's go see what that's all about. See if we can afford anything here. I doubt it.
Welcome, welcome.
Maybe. Yeah, we can't. Pretty sure. Yeah.
Go safely.
Don't know if I like this guy's abilities. I don't know.
Lord Marquis?
What is it?
One of our brethren lately journeyed across the strait.
In order to pursue a new avenue, he sent an owl some while ago, but we have...
Was he surveying another fallen?
No. The object of his study was a savior cult that has arisen in Ash in recent years. An ancient religion that worshipped Ultima. By gaining an understanding of this new faith, we hope...
So you sent one of your brothers to Ash?
Fully cognizant of the I entrusted the mission to one of the most able of our order, the Third Chair, a master of the art. Though he has been silent for some days now, I have thus far refrained from sending any others in search of him. Yet, it seemed only right to inform you of the situation, given your unique experience. For as you so earnestly advised me, it would not do to abandon a man to his fate.
But Ash is a big place.
Perhaps. The last owl I received from him mentioned Mickleburg was its name. It lies in the southern... If aught ill befell him, I expect it did so there.
Right. I'll see what I can do.
You are much to go then, with my hopes. And may the Firebird's flame ever burn.
Okay. I think that's the last side quest in this region. It was this one, yeah. And I'm going the wrong way again. Jeez. That did little to nothing. As did that.
This must be Mickleburg. These people aren't turned. And the village seems safe enough at least.
Did you?
Heed the call? No, to be honest, I wasn't sure I'd find...
Is that...
What are you doing here?
It is my home. The others...
You keep saying that.
They came here to perform the rite. Just at this village, where they shall cast their souls upon the gentle...
Give themselves.
Oh, Lord, let us be... Free us from the thought.
They want to be... Forgive me. But did another foreigner, like me, come here? He was probably wearing a cowl.
You mean the traveler from Storm? Yes.
Thank you. They seek the same salvation Barnabas did. At least the third chair is still alive. Let's go and find him.
Conflab it.
Excuse me. I am. Lord Rosfield. That's right, and you must be the third. I am. Cyril was worried for your safety. Then I must apologize. I did not mean to trouble the bearer of the burning quill. Much less you, my... He said that you had failed to report. I came here to study the followers of this new faith. You have seen them at their prayers. They devote themselves to the veneration of their Lord with a fervor, praying night and day that they might be rid of their wicked will, not that they might be granted respite from their worldly woes, but serve him with all of... I too swore to devote my life to the service of my Lord and Master, but this... And so I would see it through, see these people safe, that they might do their duty to their Lord. You do understand what... I do, my lord. They would cast aside their wills and become... I know that it may be hard to believe, but to these people, that is the very essence. Forgive me, my lord. But I must remain here. Did you hear that, my lord? I'll go and find out what. Beneath the flood. There must be something I... Echoes as well. Come on, over here!
Oops.
What now? We meet again. I've killed your kind before.
Yeah, so I'm not sure how to use the whole Zan scooting thing, if I'm being completely honest. Maybe I'll Google it. Hold on, let's Google that. Okay, so apparently holding down square and releasing.
Too slow. Fire and flame.
Damn it. Was that it? I don't think that was it. Let's try to get him staggered and then see if we can execute it. Yeah, that's still not that great of an ability, if I'm being totally honest. But then again, it's not all the way upgraded either, so... No, because if I was executing it properly, why would it still remain at level 5? Doesn't really make any sense to me. I don't know. We're gonna stop messing with that one for now until we get it fully upgraded. Because right now it's not really doing anything for me. Okay.
Damn it!
Mm-mm.
Don't you die. Come on, speak to me.
I had to save them, that they might have a chance to find true salvation. By devoting themselves to the service of their Lord. Just as I did, when the Undying plucked me from the gutter and gave me a cause to believe in. A duty to serve was everything to me, and I would not deny them that fulfillment. Even if they must become a Kashyyyk in order to achieve it. Forgive me, my Lord Marquis. I did not mean to trouble you with this. My findings. Could you deliver them to Master Cyril for me?
Of course. Your duty will be done.
Look, my lord. They are saved.
Fantastic. Sometime later.
They are saved. Found her. I should get this report to Cyril.
My Lord Marquis, I am glad to see...
I met with your third chair, Cyril.
Thank you, my... He remained in...
He died protecting the villagers from an egg. I buried him in Mickelburg.
If you could not...
The villagers, they were... believers. They prayed to their god that they might be unburdened of their... Then an ether flood came. Your brother sacrificed himself that they might... Even knowing that that life...
Then he perished defending liberty. For the right to choose how one dies is no...
Sid would agree.
A noble ambition. To die for one's cause is the most... It matters not how misguided others might judge, only that the decision is one's. We live according to the teachings of our order. We believe in them, for better or worse.
But he didn't die for your creed, and you still believe that what he did was...
I believe we of the Undying are not slaves, and this was his will.
All right. I'd like to know this man's name, Cyril. To know the names of all the Undying who've fallen. They died serving my house. That is my duty.
Of course, I shall fetch the Book of Martyrs. My lord, it has been the greatest honor of my life. Though our duties may differ, yours isn't. And were they here, I have
have no doubt but that every one of my fallen brothers and sisters.
We got 1,000 ability points for that. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and switch this back out to Garuda, at least until we can get everything fixed. Or everything upgraded on the new one. Alright, you guys, with that being said, it's getting pretty late. I'm getting tired. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and save. I'm gonna stream again tomorrow, so again, if you're not following me, go ahead and do that. And be sure that you turn your notifications on, that way you guys can keep up with this, because we'll probably finish the game, I'd say, in a day or two. So, you don't want to miss the end. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye-bye.